for it. Hey, there we go. Welcome everyone. This is Planet Crafter, the this thingy update, the Rover update, and we are starting episode 7. Currently, what I need to do. Hang on. Sorry, I need to. Trying to figure out how to balance this, because it's like the speakers are loud in my ear but then quiet on the stream, and I'm trying to figure out how to flip that, because I don't want the music super loud in my ear, but I also don't want it to be super quiet for you, so it's like a whole thing. So last episode we went to a location, brought home a bunch of goodies, and we were waiting for our index to hit 17.5. Once it's hit 17.5, we can do the inventory upgrade. I think it said we have inventory upgrade level 2 already, but we require something for that. I want my vehicle platform right here, like that. Okay, I think it said it gave us an inventory 2. Yeah, that one. But it takes inventory 1, which is 17.5 on the MTI, so it's going to be a second before we have that. In the meantime, I have a bunch of food and... oh dear. I was going to say I have a bunch of food and effigies, which are graciously clogging all my inventory space for some reason. So, interesting. I'm noticing what my drop rate is, and it's fairly consistent. Okay, let's go. Come on. Through here, please. All right. Now, the idea is we want to try using this as our storage unit to get us to some object or location, get a bunch of resources harvested, and then bring it back. In this particular instance, I'm kind of feeling over by the sand dune a little bit, because there is a sand duney bit that we can go to that is not locked, or it's not ice locked, it's just a further walk, and that's kind of what I'm feeling right now. So I'm gonna start heading that way. This poor thing does not like the dunes, I'll tell you that right now. See, that is one thing about this game. This planet has regular gravity. There's no like moon gravity on this planet. Okay, that was a iron and a titanium. I need to scoop up enough for a building because I don't have the oxygen upgrade for this rover yet. Silicon, ooh, iron, 1 titanium later. Oh, there's one right over here. Cool. Yeah, once you can attach oxygen to your vehicle, I'll be significantly happier. Oh golly, I do not have good oxygen. I mean, I have okay oxygen, but based on where we're trying to go with it, this is a whole thing. Yeah, see, something like this is great for the rover. Because we can come over here and say, hey, grab this whole inventory, jump in here, and just say, hey, dump everything. Okay. And then we're going to head this way with it. We're going to go up here. At least we're going to attempt to take it up here. To be fair, this thing is a trooper so far. There's only been a couple times I've tried to take it up stuff, and it's like, yeah, absolutely not. And then there's going to be a bunch of chests. Oop, yep, like that one there. There's going to be a bunch of chests up here we can loot I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how I feel about adding a vehicle like this in. It's not like bad, it's just, I don't know. My main concern is just once you've upgraded your jetpack a couple times and your speed a little bit, I just don't understand outside of like a storage unit or like a mobile, you know, house that gives you oxygen. Outside of that, I just don't really see the point. Like a, you know, a higher tier backpack or like a drone that just follows you around would be more efficient, you know. But this definitely fits the theme a little more than other alternatives. Okay. Okay. So from here, we can come here. We're going to throw down our base building, throw down a doer, some oxy. All right, and then there should be a chest up here on the corner that we can snag real fast. Yep, this guy here. Another chip, that's nice. My spacebar is struggling. Rude. Every time you buy something new and then it stops working, you're like, no. That's not what I signed up for. Ah, there we go. Silicon. See, and the goal here is going to be to establish a storage unit here. And then see about getting everything valuable back. See, we've got Agility Booster 3, which takes Explosive, which we don't have access to yet. We really need Osmium. Osmium is the key ingredient that we don't really have access to at the moment. Oh, I also don't have a compass yet. What does a compass take? An aluminum and a silicon? There's a high chance we get more of that here in a minute. Do you have any... In fact, let's bring you over more. Yeah. getting stuck on things is lovely. Okay. Let's go here, organize, grab all the iron, grab all the chips, grab those. Okay. So we're going to come in here. We're going to throw down a basic blueprints. Vehicle speed 2, suit display, and it gives you like a collectible-esque vibe there. Okay, dump everything, grab everything, and dump everything. Okay, I'm going to explore this wreck real fast here, and then the goal is to basically be able to much quicker bring home a load of goodies here. Wow, that's slow. Okay, grab that one. Yeah, and then this one. Okay. Wow, there's 3 in here. It's really good. Go out in here. Oh yeah, that one's usually open, or usually open and empty, which is sad. I would love for it to actually have something valuable in it. Just take that much for the moment. Okay. Yeah, here in a second, we're about to unlock the next tier of storage, and I believe that should unlock the next 2 layers of storage for our truck. And at that point, I think the vehicle's really going to shine in value at that point, because getting the extra storage is going to be super useful. Yep, vehicle inventory 1. We already had 2 unlocked, so that gives us 1 and 2 on vehicle storage. We got more. Yeah, and you cannot tear that down. Oh, I don't remember there being a blueprint case up here. That seems new. They added kind of a wiggle to the player, and I don't like it. When you're, hey, how you doing, man? They added a wiggle to the character where like your character's hand holding the light goes up and around as you're like jumping and stuff, so your light keeps flickering around. It's extremely obnoxious, and I cannot wait to get a sulfur to get rid of that. It's like a super obnoxious wiggle. Okay, dump everything except for the chip. Unlock our chip. Vehicle T2 lights. Okay. Again, not a super important upgrade, but I'll definitely try it and see how it feels. Alright, so we need to go, yeah, this way. Hey, these are new. These little blueprint boxes that are everywhere are new. There was not that many originally, and there are definitely more, which is kind of cool. Okay, somewhere over here I'm missing something. These guys. Okay. Okay, unless I'm mistaken, we already did up here. Yep. I think that's everything in here. Nothing there. There's nothing down there. This stuff up here I did. Okay, that should be this location done. The storage shipping container should be done. I did get a sulfur, which means I can upgrade my torch. Yep, torch tier 2, so now it's a significantly brighter flashlight. So instead of this little circle in the middle, which is constantly flickering around and being annoying, I can actually see. Jetpack level 3. We need explosive, which we have not found any of yet. Interestingly enough, the game has thrown me a bunch of iridium rods as well as even a fertilizer, which is cool because we're approaching that stage of the game next. Okay, so for starters, we're gonna grab stuff like those 3. We're gonna grab kind of the advanced items here real quick, and then we're gonna fill up our truck with it. Kind of like that. Grab that much, dump it in the inventory. Cool. And then let's grab stuff that we're low on next. Oh, I forgot one. Forgot 3. Okay. More beans are always useful. Squash we won't need till super late game. The lermas are always valuable. Nolnas aren't very valuable early on. Aluminum, food. Okay, let's just kind of grab the basic resources here then. Preferably the ones which we've had a harder time collecting. Okay. Alright, so with that, we were able to grab this much in the trunk and then this much in the inventory. And now we're going to take it back. I can't wait till I get a movement speed upgrade on this. Get a movement speed upgrade. I'm going to see if I can immediately get 2 inventory slot upgrades. That would be super useful. I think we can probably just drive off into... Yeah, just drive down the waterfall right here. Down the sandfall. Ooh, boy, that's scary. When the game shows you how thin your world is, that's terrifying. Yeah, I think the biggest thing I am excited for the Rover is the inventory size. The bigger the inventory size, the more helpful it will be. Also, getting 1 speed upgrade on it would be really helpful too. There we go. Trying to get back out to the open sea area here. A lot of the ice is still there, or there enough that it's been really obnoxious to try and drive. Because the ice is stopping us from a couple of the more direct routes, especially with the vehicle. So I've been kind of driving around instead. Oh, interesting. It does the same thing that 7 Days does. The shadow of darkness or whatever, as you can see, it's like It's almost like I'm driving under a cloud that's following me. The same thing happens in 7 Days when you're driving around in vehicles. You'll have like a cloud of darkness that's like hanging out over top of you. I don't need to park it there. It's just funny too. Okay, we have so many goodies to turn in here. We have aluminum. We have cobalt. We have iron. Iron's full. We have magnesium, silicon, and titanium. Wow, for once we actually have resources. That's pretty cool. Oh, and then we have iridium. And I'm just going to immediately take all the iridium and turn it into rods because that's kind of where we're at in storage space. Uranium. And then we have a lerma, a couple lermas, and a food seed. We also have food, but the dump chest for food over here is full. So, running out of options there. Okay, let's visit our inventory here. Grab everything. Okay. Hi, kitty. Dump all of our iridium. Dump all of our uranium. Let's make one rod. Just one if I can get away with that. I don't want to turn all the uranium into rods yet because I still need a lot of it for other stuff currently. Okay, and then we had a bunch of aluminum and a bit of super that we brought home with us. Yeah, the inventory size. Yes, the inventory size is quite nice. Where'd he go?
Oh, hi. Hi, bud.
Oh, I got you, my love. Oh, here. Oh, you're right on top of my earbuds. There we go. That's a good boy. Yes, sir. All right, inventory 1, inventory 2. Inventory 2 is 2 inventory 1s and an osmium. So what I'm learning right now is osmium is the most important thing that I really need right now. So here, I'm going to just fly up here real quick because it'll be faster than driving up here. I'm going to fly up here and hopefully the pass is open enough that I can get a couple of osmium. Because I want to throw... Wow, you're right on my earbuds, kitty. I want to throw a couple of upgrades in. I want to get the storage upgrade, and if I have one osmium, I can make the tier 2 storage on the truck. And that's really what I want. Hi, you handsome boy. There's a handsome putty tat on my lap. Yes, osmium is open. Oop. The beacons are lit. Gondor calls for aid. And say, interestingly enough, we can just fly right over that, even though they closed the door on us. Hi, you handsome boy. Look at his little face. Hello, sir. He's like, yeah, I'm done. To be fair, it's hard to play a game that requires 2 hands when Kitty wants tummy rubs and love. It's like, I'm limited. Don't tell anyone what my oxygen is, nor where I am at the moment, because it's not necessarily close to a house. Actually, I'm close to a house. It's fine. This is not nearly as treacherous of a journey as it could be, that's for sure. And that one's still gonna be frozen. Yeah, it's because the game's like you don't get to play with that yet. I should have a house right over here for some oxygen. Oh. I don't have a house right here for oxygen. We might be in trouble. In troubler. Usually I would have a house here. Or I would have a house right there at the beginning of the yellow. And I just realized I didn't put one in either location. The nice thing is once we officially upgrade the truck to having oxygen, then that will give us a lot more option. Because then we can just take the vehicle, you know? There we go. Okay, so what do we need? Oh, I should be able to build pinning level 1 with what I have. Pinning level 1. Yes, super magnesium cobalt. Aluminum. Yeah, aluminum. Yeah, I really want the pinning thingy. It makes it a lot easier for some of these recipes. Okay, we want to pin that one. We need silicon, fabric, super. I have to sneeze. Excuse me. My brain just exploded. Oh no, I'm an idiot. I need 2 of these. I totally spaced that. I need 2 of these. Silicon, fabric, super. Because tier 2 requires 2 tier 1s on this. So we're gonna need 2 of these. Okay. Alright, now we just need 2 fabrics. Oop, not the food one. Although I do need a water. There we go. Okay. So this will give us tier 2 storage. I do want vehicle equipment at least as well. So let's work on that one. Because it starts with like 2 slots. It's pitiful. So we need super, silicon, iridium. Okay, and then vehicle 2 requires 2 vehicle 1s and an obsidian. I don't have obsidian yet. That's not an area we have gone to. We need zeolite for oxygen and the beacon for some reason. And then we need zeolite for the vehicle speed. Interestingly enough, they tied zeolite very heavily into the vehicle, which is fine. It's not too annoying, but just still don't have a lot of it at the moment. Vehicle light. All right, so this little thingy right here is the panel. We want equipment increase and then those 2. So now if we look at the back, oh my heck, it is as stupid as I thought it was going to be. I was joking with Sid about how stupid the storage looks on the back, and yeah, it looks every bit as stupid as I thought it was going to look. See, my thought was this. My thought was tier 1 should have been a tier 1, tier 2 should have been a locker, and then tier 3 should have been the other one, the tier 2 storage or whatever, you know? The tier 2 locker storage. Like, they should have just done that on the back. But instead they chose something really, really silly looking. It's like, alright. They just keep stacking iron chests instead. Or the basic chests. Okay, I have a fertilizer. I need to dump 1 lerma. Okay, dump our lerma real quick. And we got to figure out what we're doing here. Let's do that to unpin. Tier 3 heaters. How many tier 3 heaters do we have? 5. We have 5 tier 3 heaters. I can make a nuclear. Oh. We need a biolab. We needed osmium for the biolab, but we didn't have it. Yeah, biolab is super important early game. Yeah, right here is going to be our biolab. Okay, real quick here. I wish they would give an orientation. Trying to see which direction things are facing. No, stop. I'm trying to look inside. How come you can't see the thingy no more? Oh, that way. That way should be correct. Leave the storage as the way due to programming. Get you though. Oh, is it? I mean, if it is what it is, then it is what it is, right? I just think it's extremely silly. The way it does look is extremely silly. I get it. If that's all they could do, then that's all they could do, right? I'm just never going to look at it and take it serious, you know? Just because it's so derpy looking. Okay, we got a bunch of explosive. We need to unpin that. We can now do this, which I really want. Get all that super back, heck yeah. Oh, I have enough for one. Okay, so let's throw down one big nuclear instead. And then let's look at water. Give me all the water, because I want to throw down a bunch of power really quick. It is, yeah. Yeah, I agree. It's very derpy. I am happy to have the inventory slots, though. The number one thing I like about this is the fact that it has the storage. Like, that is by far the most attractive thing about the Rover. The least attractive is how it doesn't like to go over top of rocks. All the rocks that I've tried to go over, it tries to get stuck on. So, like, you kind of have to avoid rocks when you're driving. But one of the comments that I left for the devs is it would be really cool to have, like, a late game, like, hovercraft ability. Like, so you know how your character has a jetpack? It'd be cool to have this vehicle have a jetpack or something, you know? Have either the wheels come off altogether, or just have an attachment that slaps a big old thruster on either side and lets it jetpack for short distances, you know? Just something like that. All right, we're done with that one. We're kind of at the point where we need to grind out a bunch of rockets, which sucks. I hate grinding out rockets. We also need super, though. Okay, so really what we need to do is we need to look here at pressure, because we need the tier 2 ore extractor. It's a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure. Pressure, we currently have tier 3. Okay. What's our power at? We have 700 available. We have more than double of what our entire power grid is available right now. So let's use it. If we have it, if you got it, flaunt it, right? And right now we have the power, so we're gonna flaunt what it can do. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just straight up double our tier 3 drills here. How much power do we still have? Oh my gosh, that didn't even touch our power. That was so weak. Oh my gosh, let's do it again. Do we have the aluminum for it? Barely. And barely on the titanium too. Yeah, at this particular moment, we have a lot of resource that we've been able to bank up. And we've hit a technological stride where we have a lot of excess right now. So we've been able to get, like, you know, lots of power, lots of drills. You know, that's a thumbnail right there. Hang on. This one, you're in the way. I must move you. See, like, that's a thumbnail, like, right there, you know. How many drills can you have on one screen? Honestly, the storage of vehicle looks European. a little bit. The way it's stacked. Yeah, I'd agree. For me, it looks like in Harry Potter, that chest that Barty Crouch Jr. had put Mad-Eye Moody into, it looks like that to me, where it's like a chest inside of a chest inside of a chest. It gives a very Harry Potter-esque theme to me. Okay, so currently, I need to. You take fertilizer. Fertilizer, okay, we officially are in the need of fertilizer 1, which is algae and eggplants. Algae is not going to be around for a hot minute because this has to hit 100, or darn near 100 first. But we can do a bunch of eggplant stuff here. So we can say grab 5 of you, 5 iron, and 5 water. I really wanted to do 6 if I can, because 5 is not great. Okay, so I can go, like, slap down. See, and they added an actual boundary now. So you don't just build them into the side of each other. There's now an actual, like, grid that they snap to when you go to build with them, which is both good and bad. It's good because it makes everything look better, but at the same time, it's